I can't remember being this excited for a video before because, big surprise, my favorite season is fall. Just like it is for every single guy who likes heritage fashion. This is the best season for cool jackets, and I thought I'd walk you through the ones I'm the most excited to wear when it's chilly but not freezing cold. For that, I pretty much always wear my Filson Mackinac or a pea coat from Buzz Rickson. That's another video though. And actually for this one, I decided to split it into 2 videos. This one is on jackets that you should be able to actually buy if you like them, and I've got another one coming out on my favorite jackets you can't buy. So keep an eye out for that one. It's gonna be very frustrating, but I like making that one too. For this list, I've put links in the description below for everything if you wanna buy one, and hopefully they're still available. First up, just because it's the best value leather jacket on the market, I wanted to mention the Racer jacket from Thursday Boot Company. As is the case with their boots, Thursday's leather jackets are really, really good value. An easy way to tell if a leather jacket is cheap or not, by the way, is to look for a stitch running along the chest here. It means the company is using more pieces of leather, which saves money, and it's an immediate sign that a guy wearing it was trying to save money when he bought his jacket. Thursday's Racer jacket does not, and it's $349. Normally you'd have to pay like $500 or more for that. It is worth noting the jackets are lambskin, not cowhide, except for the black matte one, which is cowhide, and it's the same price, same leather as their boots, so that one's the best value, but they're all really good value. They are pretty lightweight, to be fair, so it's not for like a really snowy, chilly winter, but they're really great when you need a light or medium weight jacket. Another thing that's really, really cool about Thursday's jackets is that they come in 3 fits for slim, athletic, and relaxed fits. And while I'm sure they're not the first leather jacket brand to do that, I've never seen it before. They might be the only ones to do it. I don't know, but it's a really, really cool touch. I got mine about a year ago before they started doing that, so mine is just like their old like standard fit. They have better ones now. I got mine in this natural color, which I'll confess, it isn't as versatile as their other leathers. My buddy Troy has a cool tobacco one. He's behind the camera. Say hi, Troy. Hello. There he is. But I'm currently really into like yellowish colored boots, like Thursday's sandstone leather Chelseas that I've got. And I recently got some natural kangaroo leather boots from Grant Stone. And they're like a really perfect match as well. Sneakers are also good, but anyway, you get the gist. This is definitely the best value leather jacket out there. Next up is the Vise jacket from Kato, or Hiroshi Kato. Maybe I'll try and put these on. So Hiroshi Kato is a heritage brand founded by a Japanese dude that makes everything in Los Angeles. The Vise is their rendition of the classic chore coat or chore jacket, and I absolutely love chore coats. They're typically a bit longer than most jackets, which is great for me because I have a long torso, and they're a bit looser fitting as well, but like without being baggy. I think the best known chore coat right now would be the Ojai from Taylor Stitch. What I love about the Vise jacket is that this one here is made from moleskin, which is rarer than it should be. It's not actual moleskin, of course. It's a heavy cotton fabric that's sheared to create a soft pile on one side. So it feels a little like chamois leather, and it's also similar to it in that it's both very soft and very durable. I used to think moleskin was like dainty and easily stained like suede, but it's actually really, really tough. It was first used by farmers and hunters in medieval Europe, and it has a lot of history in European armies in the 40s and 50s as well. It's a really, really cool soft fabric that I don't have anything like in my wardrobe. This texture gives it like a luster that ages in a cool way. It's a bit shiny now, but as it ages, like that'll sort of abate a little bit. They've got a couple in moleskin right now and also a few other materials too. I'm a big fan of the recycled cotton one. So yeah, check it out. Some pretty cool materials from Kato. Next one is my other blue jacket, and this one is from Tanuki. And I'm a fiend for this Yoroi jacket. That's a word that means armor, and it's appropriate because this is 25-ounce canvas that is unwaxed. If you know a thing or two about heritage fashion, it's likely the heaviest cotton jacket you've heard of, or at least you hear about regularly, is the Ship John Wills jacket. But that one's actually 18 ounces when it's unwaxed and 24 when it's waxed. This is 25 ounces and it's unwaxed. So it's this monstrously thick and tough canvas that I wore all over Guatemala this summer. I should have taken video, but here are some photos of me wearing it, riding a horse up a volcano, and nothing feels more appropriate for riding a horse in a brimmed hat up a volcano than canvas. It's a great old-timey material that's ultra tough and resistant to tearing and abrasion. This comes in olive as well. It's a little bit shore coaty, but it's actually a utility jacket. And the important thing to note is that it's oversized. This particular one is. I had a hell of a time working at the fit because Tanuki has a heavy undercurrent of Japanese streetwear. It's like modern fashion mixed with old fabrics and like selvage denim and that kind of stuff. And they designed them to fit like this. I'm not interested in that look myself, so I sized down from my usual 42 to a 40. You probably still think this is pretty baggy, but the trick is to button it up at the throat, and it's meant to fit you there. So it's pretty snug at my throat, this one here. I tried to exchange it for a 38, but they were sold out, and I learned to love this kind of baggy fit. I really, really like this jacket. It works better with like a hoodie underneath it than like a chalk coat would. And I can wear this blue cotton jacket with jeans without doing the whole denim on denim thing. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of this and excited to see how it ages. The next jacket is my Cafe Racer leather jacket from Schott NYC. This year I'm kind of more into like cotton jackets like canvas and twill and moleskin and sashiko, but there's no substitute for a good leather jacket. I made an 18-minute long video about this jacket a while back because I love it so much. Schott has had their store on the Lower East Side for over 100 years, and they make all their jackets in New Jersey. Most people, when they think of Schott, they think of their famous Perfecto jacket that Marlon Brando and James Dean wore. Personally, I'm not a motorbike rider, and I don't think I'm cool enough to pull that off. When people ask me for a leather jacket recommendation, I always go to the Cafe Racer. I think that anyone can wear this style and look awesome in it. The versatility is perhaps only surpassed by Schott's jackets with a standard collar, like the delivery jacket or the trucker jacket. But for my money, the Cafe Racer is the perfect midway point of the extreme over-the-top coolness of the Perfecto and the extreme subtleness of the delivery jacket. Like, it's cool, but not too cool, in other words. And I just wear this all the time. My newest jacket that I wanted to talk about today is this one here. This is very exciting. This one is by the Japanese company Oni, which is best known for their jeans, of which I own 3 pairs. But this is their very popular Dobby Coverall jacket. The reason this is such an exciting jacket is that it's my first sashiko jacket. If you like this jacket and if it's still available there, I got it from Redcast Heritage, which is my favorite online store because they don't have a ludicrous amount of brands and clothing, but everything they do sell, I love. Like my favorite denim brands are Oni, Tanuki, and Pure Blue Japan, which they sell along with a few others. And I also have a discount code with them for 5% off. It's not massive, but you know, it's not nothing. It's Stridewise 5, anyway, if you want to try that out. So I put this in an unboxing video when I first got it, and I mispronounced it as shashiko or shashiko, but it's sashiko is the correct pronunciation. It means little stabs, and it's a type of traditional Japanese embroidery or stitching that, according to textile historian Cynthia Shaver, was mentioned in reference to a monk's robe in the 8th century. So it's super old. The point is to strengthen homespun clothes. People used sashiko to repair or reinforce their garments, and it became a popular method of making clothes for farming and hard work because it's super, super durable. And firefighters also wore it because it can absorb a lot of water, so they'd soak a few layers of sashiko in water before running into the blaze. I should note that real sashiko is done by hand, and a jacket made like that would cost like thousands of dollars. This is called sashiko-like in that it's the same process done with the machine. But I probably shouldn't say the same process because sashiko done by hand often incorporates really cool motifs and iconography like mountains and arrow feathers and stuff like that. But this machine sashiko is still a really, really cool texture. It's a really cool fabric, and it adds like nice texture to a fabric as well, like this plus denim plus like suede boots, wool hats. Really, really cool. And it's also surprisingly stretchy for 100% cotton. It's not super stretchy, but it's comfy enough that I'm happy to wear it around the house. And it's got a nice long fit as well because it's a coverall jacket, and as I mentioned, I have a long torso, so it's just really, really perfect. Lastly, I couldn't end this video without a waxed jacket. So this one is the trucker jacket, the waxed trucker jacket from Flint and Tinder. I'm really surprised this became my go-to waxed jacket given how many of them I own. I've bought like 1 million of them for other videos. But the fact remains, this just fits me better than like the ultra slim Rogue Territory jacket I reviewed up here. And the Tombekbi one, which is a really, really great jacket, but both of those are just a little bit dramatic. Like what I love about this trucker jacket is that number one, the flannel lining is really comfy. Waxed canvas, for all its benefits, just isn't that comfortable on your skin. Like it doesn't breathe well and it feels a bit like wearing a wet shirt. This is lined with flannel, so it feels great. It's my only trucker jacket as well. It comes in 9 or 10 colors because it's massively popular, and I just love how it's really, really, really casual. Like my other wax jackets, like I said, they're a bit more dramatic, they fit slimmer. Like I feel a need to coordinate the rest of my outfit around them a little bit. This jacket looks great with like an old t-shirt and running shoes and a baseball cap. Like it would feel wrong to wear a baseball cap with like my Rogue Territory jacket or my other wax jackets. I have more expensive and maybe better designed wax jackets, but I just realized that I reach for this more than my other ones. I'm surprised it happened too, but I just wear this more than my other ones. Well, yeah, so this is worth getting. And it's also made in America and like very good value as well. I do want to give like a quick shout out to the unlined wax jacket, which I also own in blue, but I don't like because it's sticky on my skin. They did this thing where like they incorporate the wax into the weaving process, so it's waxy all over, not just on the outside, and I hate it. I think they discontinued it actually, but it might still be available. Don't get it, it's bad. This one, get it, it's very, very good. And that's my whole video on my 5 favorite jackets that I like to wear in the fall season. Yeah, I love that video. Let me know what your favorites are as well, if any of these resonated with you too. And make sure you subscribe as well, because I got a lot more jacket and fall fashion and boots and all this other kind of stuff coming up. I'm Nick English, and this is the real New York City.